not sure I like this, sorry. I'm having to play around with this new tripod I've got. Let's move it this way. Yeah, I think that's better. Shall we turn the light up a bit as well? Sorry guys, we are doing a get ready with me today and it's a chatty get ready with me. But as always, before I even get into the get ready with me, I like to do skincare. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so let's hope I remember what steps I normally do. I'm gonna go in to a lot of new skincare just because I need to try things. Need to put my journal away. What are we doing today? I've got so much skincare in here, it's unreal. What's this? Well, that's a cleansing balm. I got that off Jane, my friend. So, although I would love to use some of the things that she sent to me, that will need to be used when I'm alone. I do like this L'Oreal Revitalift Triple Laser Anti-Aging Cream. I really need to figure out what I want to use and quickly, because it can't be a long live stream. It's 6 o'clock and I have to be at my mum's for 7:30. So we've got an hour and a half basically, so don't want to use this and all that for a fact. Oh, we can use this Skin Sip number 7 good intent, in fact. Skin Sip Moisture Milk Hyaluronic Acid with squalane, so we can use that as well. Elise, hi. How are you? Right, so I've already got some serum, so I don't want to use that. I think I want to use a simple as well. Simple, smooth, soothing water cream. But that's like a moisturiser. But that's newer. Let's go in with a simple. Right, we'll use the Lizelle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion because I want my eyes feel tired basically. Good, how are you doing? I'm actually in a lot of pain. I don't know if you recall, but probably towards the last live stream that I did, I was saying that I was going to the doctors for an injection. It was very, very painful when I did the injection, but they said the pain shouldn't last too long, and I'm 5 days in now, nearly 6 days in. So, no, it's not great, is it? But hopefully that will sort itself out. Right, so we've got moisturiser, eye lotion, serum. Is there anything else in here I can use? Cleanser, I don't want to cleanse. This is the problem when you're getting all this stuff in PI. And there's still some in the little rattan basket I've got. Oh, goodness me. And they've been saying, oh, we've not heard from you, Andrea. How do you like our products? Please review. And then we'll send you more products out. Okay, so what we're doing. I think I've got everything. So we'll use this first. The Lizzo Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. Have you checked with them because you are still in so much pain? Well, my doctor said that can last up to a week. It's not been a week yet. It's been 5 days. And it can actually take up to 6 weeks for you to feel the benefits of it. The injection, that is. It's not good, is it? Put way too much on this cotton pad as well. So I will be checking though with them if I'm still in pain. A week from now, I'll be going back. It's such a good doctor though. I don't want to be going back and saying, what have you done to me? You know, because I am actually in worse condition. Instant Boost Skin Tonic by Lizzo. Just a small one. I wanted to try 50ml. Replenishes skin with soothing hydration to prep for your routine. I have actually missed doing this, but I just haven't been in. One, I'm studying at the moment. Actually, I'm not in school. I don't call it school. I know, like, when you are studying in America and Canada, they call it school, don't they? It's from home. I'm doing an online course. And that's taken up a lot of my time. My mum's taken up a lot of my time. I've had to take her to doctor's appointments. Hi, Hen. So, yeah, I've not really had the time for live streams, is basically what I'm talking about. I had shots in my shoulders years ago and it helped. Hopefully they will get you the help you need. I hate to see anyone in so much pain. Literally, I know he got it in the right place because I was in agony, at least absolute agony. And he's like, I'm sorry, I just need to check that we're putting it in the right place. And then when the injection went in as well, oh my goodness, I've never felt pain like it. I've had the cortisone injection in my kneecap. You know, it's not like I've not had it before. I have. But frozen shoulder isn't something that I've had before. It's horrible. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I don't have enemies, but if I did, I wouldn't wish it on them. So we've done that. Then we go in with the serum. This is so nice. I've never smelled anything like this before. So the L'Oreal Paris, the Vitalift Laser, Triple Laser, Anti-Aging Creamy Serum, Vitamin C and Niacinamide with Milazole. Says clinical results, it helps with wrinkles, dark spots and radiance. I don't have dark spots, but I'm all about the radiance. If anything can give me radiance, then bring it on. It costs so much money. I haven't paid for any of this. What I'm using is all coming PI. So it just comes like that and then twists up. Just a couple of drops. I'm not mad at getting PI, but it's gotten to the point now where I've got too much of it. So there's only so much I can do videos wise. And I don't actually want more skincare at the moment. I would like to try Drunk Elephant though. Drunk Elephant, and there's another brand that I was looking at on Sephora today because there's a sale on. I didn't get anything, by the way, from the sale. It's that really popular glowy one. I can't think of the name. I've got a dupe of it. I'll think of it in a minute. It's because I'm concentrating on skincare. And skincare is expensive, so that's why, you know, I'm like, when these brands reach out to me, of course I'm gonna accept it and do a little video for them. Glow Recipe, that's the one. I've not tried anything from their range and it just looks amazing. There was a couple of things that you could get. One was like a toner, and then another product of theirs was like a blurring product. Should have been £35, but it had gone down to £18, and I'm like, oh, do I? But at the moment, the next thing on my list is the Natasha Denona tan palette. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous and way more cooler than it looks in her promotional. You know, like, it looks warm. Like, well, she hasn't said it's a warm palette or anything like that, has she? But it looks a lot warmer. I've seen swatches, I've seen looks with it, and it's just such a beautiful palette. I know it will go with some of my other Natasha Denona palettes, so I do want it. But I think what I'm going to do, I always get something for Christmas for myself. I'm going to wait till Black Friday sale and get it at a discount. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's like 60, I think in the UK, £68. But that's expensive, isn't it, for makeup? I like Burt's Bees. Oh, do Burt's Bees do skincare? I thought they did lip balms. Right, so we're going in with this simple, what is it called? Simple Active Skin Barrier Care Smoothing Soothing Water Cream with biolipids and aloe. I don't like aloe vera. I will put that out there. I'm just going to use what's in the tub there. What's in the top, should I say. I'm going to put quite a lot on because I feel like my skin's really dehydrated and needs it. Why do my hairs get everywhere? Simple's a good brand, and they've brought this Simple range out that doesn't look as cheap as the other range. I get it off Amazon and it's in our drugstores. Oh wow, I've never seen it here. I'm sure I've got a Simple serum somewhere. But I've already used the serum. I used that L'Oreal one. Now my face smells like perfume. I like the gel face cream and glowing serum. I love a gel face cream. It just, you know, it's so moisturising, isn't it? Let me just look behind here. No, I don't think so. I don't know where I put it then. So that's Simple skincare. That got sent to me by Influencer. That just needs to soak into the skin. I'll show you what palettes I'm using while that does that. or what palettes I think I'm using. I'm going to use a single from that palette that I was using, because we need to use all the singles, and I'm like, what singles have I not used? I couldn't remember because it's been a week. Right, so I brought the Colourpop Baby Got Peach out for the mattes. I do a lot of BYRPs, so I don't know where the rest of them are from this palette. I just thought if I want some darker shades, I can use this or this. So that's that. And then we've got the Costa Coral. For some reason, I've never took the shades out of this. I think it's because of the packaging. So I thought about using this shade. And then we've got all these darker shades down here. I don't think then we'll need to use the Baby Got Peach because they're very similar shades. And then, do you remember this one? The Disney Lizzie McGuire. I brought this one out as well. Like, I need all these palettes for just the matte eyeshadows. Thought about using this actually. So I thought about using that just as one shade all across the lid into the crease, and then putting that shade from Glamour H that Lisa bought me, because it's not, from memory swatching it, it's not really pigmented. I don't know if it's a topper, but I think it would look more pigmented with that shade. We'll do something fun. Yee, that'll be good. You are so pretty. I've not even got the makeup on yet. Thank you. Right, I'm just opening the makeup bag. Right, what I need is that makeup, the foundation brush. Now, just excuse me if I can't find things, because I don't know where I put these things. Well, there's one down here. We'll use that for today. And then I think it'll need a wash. Primers. Jane gave me some primers. Oh my gosh. If I could just show you my drawer. It is ridiculous. Right, here they are. So we've got a perfecting primer, skin perfecting primer. She gave me some Wee Cherie, that's a gripping primer. I think I've only ever used a gripping primer once before, and that was one from Temu, so that could be a good option. Is this, yeah, this is a poreless. Hopefully, if I can get into these, because I don't think I've opened them. With my false nails. Oh, seems to be working. So this first one is an avocado one by the Beauty Crop. So we'll just put that where my pores are. Can't believe she met me and gave me these products. I love the Beauty Crop though. Do you find that a lot of people wear makeup in England? I find when I go out, I rarely see anyone with makeup on. No, we wear a lot. Well, not me personally, because if I'm not doing videos like this, then I've not worn makeup in about a week. I only wear makeup to do makeup tutorials, but people in the north where I'm from, they wear makeup. They don't go out, especially younger people. When I say younger people, I'm talking about 20 to 30-year-olds. They have got makeup on all the time, and it's plastered on. You know, I mean, yeah. Just Google it and you'll see what people look like, especially people in Liverpool. Right, so this is what it looks like. I've never used it before. I'm looking forward to trying it. So it says it's a pore minimizing primer formulated with avocado, and it's got 20 mils worth of product. So you don't find anyone wearing makeup. Wow, that's bizarre. Maybe, you know, people obviously with kids and stuff like that, they don't have time for it. I find it bizarre though, because Tammy wears makeup and she lives in Canada. And then I've got a friend, Naomi, she wears makeup too. I expected a different texture from this primer, like more silicone-y, and it's not. Do you know how you expect, like when you're putting a pore minimizing primer on it, they're normally silicone-y. Yeah, really. Suppose it's each to their own. What about you when you go out? Do you wear makeup? Right, let's try and get into this gripping primer. I've got scissors if I can't get in with the nails. I just want these nails off now. They're really starting to irritate me. And not only that, my nails are growing back really, really quick. I don't think I've ever had nails, like my own nails underneath, as long as what they are now. I mean, I've had them on 5 weeks. Right, let's get some scissors. Yes, but even the young people maybe have just put mascara on. I heard Tammy say that at her work, most don't. Yeah, but that's just who Tammy comes across. That doesn't mean it's everyone in Canada. Just like not everyone in England will wear makeup. But when when I go into the city centre, there's a lot of people wearing makeup. I always wear eye makeup, just eye makeup. That's going to start to stick. So let's get some wee cherie on. Because I mean, if the people that Tammy worked with didn't wear makeup, why would she pass the makeup on? It doesn't make any sense to me that. They must wear makeup, mustn't they? Maybe out of work. Maybe they don't have time for it. Like before work, and they want to sleep a little bit longer. When I was working, I wore makeup for the first day and then just didn't wear makeup anymore. It's like, I would rather sleep for a bit longer. Just because I've got sleep apnea and insomnia, I don't sleep. And I especially don't sleep now. Eileen. Right, so that's the gripping primer on. So I don't normally use a gripping primer, so this is going to be interesting. I don't even need it on, you know, it's not like I want the makeup to stay on me all day long. Right, we're going back to this Body Collection Illuminating Liquid Foundation, light to medium buildable coverage, 30ml, and it's in the shade Porcelain. I had been wearing different foundations in the live streams, but we're going to go back to this because I want to use it up. When I worked, only 3 of us wore makeup. I worked in an office. Wow. Yeah, like, I had to get 2 buses when I worked before I got sick. So the last thing I feel like doing is sitting down at my desk for an hour and then putting makeup on and then travelling for 2 hours. But Tammy doesn't live that far away from work, so I can understand why she does it. And even she doesn't do it anymore when she works early, does she not? And to be honest, I don't blame her. He wants to record at 5 o'clock in the morning. I think that's what I was doing. I was recording about 5, half 5. And then leaving for 6 because I had to be at work for 8. But makeup just, it makes you look and feel nice. But when I wore makeup, it would always be like neutrals. It would never be popping shimmers like I do different looks on here. Go in the sun. No, I'll get skin cancer. I'll leave going in the sun to you, double down, Bella. You can enjoy the sun. Right, I'm gonna move this washi tape here. So, do you know how I said it is in Project Pan? Well, it's down here. I've nearly finished it. So I'm gonna move it so I know. I mean, some people just come in here to say random stuff. And it's kind of like, is that supposed to hurt my feelings? I'm really liking this concealer brush from Revolution. You could probably even use it as a contour brush, you know. It would give such precise contour. I might get another one then. Right, let's find my concealer. I don't use much concealer. Being like I don't care. What are you talking about? Be more specific. I never understand why people get off on being insulting and hurtful. Shame on you. It's just a kid, Elise. I've been on here long enough to know she's probably some 10-year-old. And she'll come back with, no, I'm not 10. I'm 25. Or 18. Because that's what they do. I like the way the brush just goes into the crease of the nose there. Because for some reason my foundation doesn't sit in the nose properly. I think it's just dry. Just needs more exfoliating. Right, let's do the brows. I'm going to have to use that Fine Cosmetics one that I really don't like. Then Don't Care. Doesn't matter how young, have some manners and treat people the way you would want to be treated. Bella, any more from your hun, and I'm just going to get you out and you won't be able to come in again. If you're not bothered, then carry it on. I don't know why you've come in here anyway. You've not said one word about makeup so far. So you're obviously not interested in that. Right, powder. I think I want to use this Revolution one, because I really like this. Under the eyes. It's a powder pop. I got it in PI from Revolution. You tell them, girl. My friend Jen, when I met her, she said, I don't know how you do it. And I'm like, well, I've been doing it a long time. And she said, I probably wouldn't want to do it if I had negative comments. And I said, well, you're going to get negative comments because people think that they've got a right to that. They've got a right to give negative comments. I'm not a makeup kind of guy, but keep up the good work and have a great day. Oh, thank you, James. You too. So that's the powder on. Do I want to just make sure it's all blended in? I put it everywhere apart from the cheeks. Okay. Bronzer time. I'm going to wait for this brow stuff to dry and then I've got another product like a brow glue to put on top. So we're going to go in with the Hourglass, the Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. That's the name of the palette. I'm doing so well. And the person that I spoke to about this years ago, when she said once you hit pan on your bronzer, you're just gonna basically, it's not gonna take you long to finish it. I think she's right. Need to find a brush then, don't I? Use this one. See, I like it when positive comments come in. There's no need for negativity. But I also like giving people a chance. I don't always like getting people out. People make mistakes. Oh gosh. I am hooked on what those road bronzers look like. I need to buy one when they come out. I want the shade Pebble. It's a nice rosy brown. It's a bit like this. This is a rosy brown. I don't have a lot of rosy brown bronzers. And then we'll blend it out. It's so quiet, isn't it? Saying there's no people in at the moment. And I've even gone to my community tab. So I don't know what's going on. Going back in with the Revolution powder pot. Just to kind of chisel out that bronzer. There we go. Yeah, I think it's ready for that other glue now. So it's that one. It's NYX The Simpsons 2-in-1 Brow and Hair Styler. Now, I've seen my friend over on Palettes, Palettes, Perfume and Panning use the original one from NYX, so it's not new, it's just got a new upgrade with the Simpsons packaging. I am watching. I thought you'd gone. Thought I'd bored you to sleep. So this is Marge. Looks like that. My mum loves this pie. Don't think it's going to last a long period of time. And I just kind of brush the brows upwards. It gives that whole bushy brow thing. And I wouldn't say my brows are sparse, but also I don't have the best brows in the world because ever since I was young, I've had them taken care of, let's say. I want to tint my brows so I don't have to worry about using brow gel. I'd still use this because it's clear, but just want a day off from actually putting, tinted brow gel on. What have I got in here in regards to blush? I don't really want to go into the Hourglass palette, not unless I have to anyway, which I might have to. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, there's a Corsus one in. And there's that highlighter, that Wet n Wild highlighter to make it glowy. So we'll use those two. And I've got a new brush for cream products. So we're using Euphoria. It's one of the blushes, Life by Kosas. I'll show you what that looks like. So yeah, I think that'll look nice. Blush brush. I've just got way too many. Use this one. I really like these blushes. Like everyone says, like a dupe for it. Well, not really a dupe. CoverGirl have duped it. Do you know, in those new blushes, that's way too much on my nose. To blushes that they brought out. Like it's a dupe for Hourglass and it's a dupe for Kosas. Might have to go in with my makeup brush that I used on my nose. That looks pretty though. That looks better. Right, and then we'll go in with this liquid highlighter. So Mega Glow, Hello Halo, Wet n Wild in Halo Goodbye. I want to use it up. It doesn't look like there's that much left. I have had it for a hot second. Maybe 2 dots. Well, that was more like one and a half. It looks like it's about there. I need to bring it into the project. I think it already is in the project, to be honest. Right, so that's a new brush that I got. I've not used it yet, so got it from Primark. I need some water. I'm so dehydrated. Right, so that's that. Thank you. So we've got the highlighter powder. I'll just use the MAC one. I don't think I need to use the Colourpop one because that's like a cream to powder, but we'll use the MAC Soft and Gentle. Where are you, brush? There's a fan brush here. We can use this. This is from Shein. I think my sister bought me them brushes. Got a little bit of problems with my sister at the moment. So, not seen her in quite a while. Sometimes it's for the best. Right, and then I go in with the powder from Huda. So It's the Huda Beauty Glowish. We're really getting down to it with this as well. Doing really well with it. It is quite a glowy powder, but maybe I'm just in denial. It doesn't look too glowy on me, not to the point where I'm looking like Bella, you know, from Twilight. Then I go in with, what's this one by Urban Decay? I can show it to you now because Influencer didn't want me to show it to you, but they sent it to me ages ago and it should be out for release now. So it's new. It's one of their new prime setting sprays. So it's the Urban Decay All Nighter All Day Wear Makeup Setting Spray in a matte finish. I'll go in with that, but then I'm going to go in with a glowy one. So it looks like that. Oh dear, family can be something. Yes, sometimes a break is best. So that's all for that one. I don't like the scent of it. And then we'll go in with the Beauty Crop one, which is kind of in a project pan. So I've got some washi tape there. It's only just gone in the project pan now. I used the last one up. That Beauty Crop one, no, the MCore Beauty, and gosh, that serum spray that I really hated, I used it up. So that's that. Let's get out the eyeshadow base now. We get into the best part. Well, I think it's the best part. Not everyone agrees with me. Oops. Put that in the bag there. So, Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion. It's not my best. I don't like it, but this is the only primer I've got. That's just a base. I do have a glitter primer, as you all know. It doesn't really matter what you use. You can even use concealer. I wouldn't get that again. I think I got it from TK Maxx. It's something like £5.99. I think that's why I have it. I don't think I put as much on the right eye though. Is it too dry? No, it's not that dry. It's just from the concealers I've used in the past. It's I don't know. It's the formula is a little bit off. It's almost like a silicone formula, and it's not really for me. So when I've used that one, I'll go back to maybe getting something by this brand, Technique. This has lasted me, I would say, at least 2 years, and there's still a lot in it. Or there's another brand in the UK which is called W7, and they're a really good brand, and they're so inexpensive. So, or I'll just use my concealer. I do need something because can you see like my eyes are pink here and I don't like that primer because it doesn't give me full coverage. So that's my thoughts on it. Everyone raves about the Urban Decay primers though. I'm like, well, what are you raving for? You know, it's not really that good. Right, let me decide what I'm doing. Don't you just love it when you don't know what you're doing with your eyes? I think, yeah, definitely Lizzie McGuire. Because I've not used it in so long and it's very summery. I use Olac. Is that how you pronounce it? Ulac, Olac. Never heard of that one. That green, that is absolutely stunning. Those peach shades are stunning. I really need to use this. And there's no like a cream shade in here though, which is what I need. Is there in any of the other two palettes? That's too dark, but we'll try it. Crush. Normally I go in with like cream and that's got a bit of brown, well, a bit of peach in it, I think. So I got a new tripod, more for Shop My Stash. I want to do proper Shop My Stash on YouTube again. Like, you know, long form content. And so the tripod I'm using is that. And then to the other side of me, I've got the ring light. So I feel like it's a lot better. Like the setup's a lot better. But the tripod I'm using also folds out into a selfie stick. So when I do the Shop My Stash, you'll really be able to see what I've got in my drawers because I'll probably hold it as a selfie stick. So I'm just putting this crush shade on because, you know, I don't want to just go in with like my first matte shade and it be patchy basically. The more eyeshadows I have, the more confused I get what to use. I can understand. I've got so many newer eyeshadow palettes that I need to bring in. For a start, there's that I think I put it in my drawer, you know. And that's something I'm going to be using next, I think. Have I not? Did I put it back in my collection? No, it's here. I did swatches on it. ASMR swatches. So it's this one by Odin's Eye. I'm going to be using that next just because one of my very good friends bought it me for Christmas and I literally haven't used any of the shades from it. This one though, I may have done because it looks like more worn than the other shades in that. This looks like a beautiful palette. So yeah, we're going to be using that after I've used, I think, the palette that I'm using now. So I think that then I will have used everything, but I'd need to check that. It's not expensive. Oh, is it not? Does it come like... Let me see. Is it like this? Does it like have that? Or is it a doe foot? I don't like doe foots. I think that's what the problem is. Right, I think what I'm going to do is go in with this brush, and I'm going to go in with So Mature. This one here. Actually, no. Yeah, well, in the lid and up into the crease. We're not really doing a lot, I don't think. It's really, really pigmented. But if you just tap it, like, I thought I would want to use the Natasha Denona palette. But it's kind of like, oh, it's summer. You know, we need to start doing summer looks over here. Not just neutrals. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I've got a shimmer going on, which is the star of the show. Yeah, this phone on this tripod is a lot closer, and I can even bring it even closer because it's only a little thing. It's only a little tripod. That's what I'm noticing anyway. And I'm not even sitting that close to the desk, not like I wouldn't be normally when I'm like, so I'm sat here and my other tripod's over here, like where the light is. No, it has an applicator dough, I put it on and use it and use my fingers to spread it out. Right, I see. I like the one like that. Ones like that. Whereas some people would put that on a brush. I just do that. I just put it on the fingers and spread it on both fingers and then apply it to the lid. I'm going to lose some colour now because obviously I'll be putting that eyeshadow on in a minute. So I'm going to need a bit of a blend. I'm going to ruin this brush. So, clean brush. Right, this has got fallout here. Maybe I should have put some powder down. Just blend it up a bit. Just trying to get it into the outer V. Okay. Yeah, I need the other palette. That Costa Coral one. It's not too dry, which I like. Where's the Costa Coral? Oh, it's on my knee. However, it dries fast. That one doesn't. That's why, if you notice, like, I'm always saying, oh, well, that gets a little bit tacky. Because if you go in when your eyeshadows, when it's not, like, got tacky, then your eyeshadow can be a little bit of a hot mess. So then I'll just work on, like, the lash line here. Okay, all these shades look pretty much the same. I think I'm going to go in with this one. So that one's called Queensland. Is there a mirror in there? No. There's plastic on that mirror. So we're going back to the Lizzie McGuire palette. So I don't think you're really going to see a difference. I mean, I can. Love that colour. I like using coral and blue. Never tried that. Right, so let's get some glitter glue on and then we can work on the lash line. So, technique, glitter primer, coral on my lid and blue in the crease and above. Oh, nice. It's looking very bright though, but I don't care. I mean, this will take some of the coral down, but there's no coral on my fingers. And I'm going to have a shade on top, like that's going to come to about here. And then if I don't like what's in the crease, I can obviously find a lighter shade, probably from the Natasha Denona palette. Right, so, not that one. We will go in with Drop Off, this one here on the lash line. And I'll go in with the other side of that brush. Take my Lizzie McGuire mirror. Why is there something on my lid? Looks pretty much the same shade. I do feel like I need a cream shade though, just to blend things out a little bit more. Will that one work? I'm going to try and go into Crush again. Let's try on this brush. If this doesn't work, I'll go in with the Natasha Denona. Actually, right, let's put this through the colour switch. Just going to use this Revolution powder. And this blends it out. Like, I do this technique all the time. Even though I got this Revolution powder pop by PI, I'd definitely buy it again. I'd buy this one and I'd buy the pink one that they've got, just because they're really, really good. I was a bit not concerned, but I was a bit like, is it even going to work under the eyes? But it really does. So, what I want to do though, is I do have a bit of coral shadow here. Let's just blend it into the face, Andrea. Right, you can't really see it now. Still there, but you can't really see it. Okay, I think are we done? Yeah, we're done with these and the Lizzie McGuire palette, so let me put that away. No, I need that for the mirror, sorry. That's gonna need a wash. Right, it's not this one, is it? It's been that long, I don't even know what palette I'm supposed to be working out of. No, it's this one. The one that looks like a mermaid fishtail. So we're going to go in with this. It's called Good Day. So again, it's from Glaminatrix. And it looks like that. Look at the colour shift in that. And I do have another orange to use by Glam Shop, but we're not doing that today, I don't think. I'm just going in with as much as I want to go in with. Right, so I'm glad I went in with that coral shade, just because it wouldn't have shown up as, even if I would have used Natasha Denona like I did with the coral shade, it wouldn't have shown up to this extent. You need to put a darker base on when you've got like a topper or something. Hello, you're on early tonight. Lovely to see you. Hi, Jodie. Yeah, because I've got to go back to my mum's for 7:30 and it's nearly 5 past now. Sundays will always be early. That's if I do them. Sometimes I don't do a Sunday. Sometimes I'll do a Saturday instead. Wow, does that not look like summer in an eyeshadow? I'm even going up to the crease where I put all that coral. And normally I don't put eyeshadow in the crease at all. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're well. I'm okay, thank you. Right, I think that's it. I think that's enough. Like I said, I do have another orange, which is this one. This one is way more pigmented. But I'll probably use, I don't know if I'll use those palettes again actually. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Courtesy of my friend from Australia, that shade. I do need an in the corner eyeshadow though as well. Singles for me, I mean, I do love a good shifty eyeshadow palette, but singles for me are where it's at. I need to use my singles more. Right, I need to put this through the colour switch. I think what I want to do, I use this as a inner corner all the time. This shade here, that's Cookie Dough. So we'll just go in with that, shall we? It does have a white to blue shift, so I don't know how well it's going to look. What am I doing? Have you enjoyed your weekend so far? It's been busy. I've been studying and I've had a lot of work to do and stayed at my mum's as well last night. So that will brighten. Let's put some down here as well. Don't want to go in with too much because I want the orange to be the centre of the attention. Centre of the attention. Centre of attention. You'll see it better on the left eye, I think. Maybe not. I think there's quite a few eyeshadows in there I need to be using. So yeah, it's all, you can see it when I move my little head. Very, very brightened. And when I use orange eyeshadow, I'm always tempted to wear a bold red lip. You know, like an orange red. So I think I'll do that. That really does make it look like summer. No mascara. I'm jumping 5 steps ahead. And I keep putting that mirror away. So we're just going to use the number 7 because I haven't put any other mascara in here. So this is brown, by the way, and it's the Pro Artist Instant Impact Volumizing Mascara. Another mascara I got in PI. I really like it though. It gives you butterfly lashes. Oh, unless you poke yourself. Got a bit of clean up there to do. I love your eyeshadow. Thank you, Penguin. Right, I think that's enough mascara. Do you ever curl your lashes? No. Not since I was watching someone's YouTube video and I saw her curling her lashes and the curler broke inside, like while she was holding it, it broke, bounced back, and she had an eye injury from it. So no thank you, I will not be curling my lashes. They don't need it because they automatically curl up anyway. It's like I don't want to be putting a device on my lashes, on my eyes. I'm about the unluckiest person ever as well, so yeah, no to that. Right, I want to use this. I really, really, really like this one. So the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Heroin, is it? 25, yeah. Shade 25. You are lucky my lashes are straight, so I do use an eyelash curler. Yeah, like, they just, like, even now, with mascara, I can see the curl, like it just goes straight up, and it doesn't lose that curl until I take the mascara off, so yeah, I've no need for that, for those devices. I'm sure she probably had a faulty curler, but it horrified me. I was scarred. Felt so sorry for her. And I've had a lot of problems with my eyes as well. Well, not eyes, but my left eye. Oh, that looks nice. If I do say so myself. Yeah, when I was younger, this friend of mine, we got into an argument, and I'm sure she didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I need to remove that though. She threw sherbet in my left eye, and I almost got blind in it. So if it would have been a bit closer to my pupil, I would have been blind in that eye. I mean, when I go for my prescription, it is deteriorating, but I don't think I'll be blind in it. So I can't think of anything worse than that. But yeah, it's just not great, is it? So this is today's look. I can come right close and I can zoom in. Quite happy with the new tripod. It was only like £10. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I have used them for years, but I can understand your feeling about it. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't liked the video, please could you do so? It would really help out my channel. And hopefully I'll see you in the week sometime. Bye guys.